All right, we're going to go back to our talk about Brian Williams and
breaking news.
Breaking news. Well, we found a Facebook post that basically says a guy was at the same hotel that Brian Williams was in New Orleans. Oh, I didn't see the pictures.
I said, it came to me, and I sent the pictures of the river from there. They could see from the room with the body in it. And the body was there.
Yeah,
but
so
that was the
basically,
river.
Brian Williams is in trouble for this story about Iraq. But another story that's being in question is that he saw a body float by when he was covering the hurricane in New Orleans. They said that his hotel in the French Quarter didn't get hit by that much water. There wouldn't have been enough water for a body to float by. Now this guy is like, no, he's 100% accurate. I was at the same hotel. There was enough.
It still makes the issue about the guy that killed himself. That was a bad thing.
Right, but here's the thing. Yeah, well, that's exactly. This is proof of the damage that has been done. Because whether it did happen or it didn't, now people don't trust him.
Right.
And unfortunately, when you're watching people in the news, it's so important to trust the person that is dictating what's going on. You expect their real life experiences to be exactly what they are reporting.
Right.
And so I think this is just further proof that people aren't going to trust him anymore. And it's
Yeah.
sad to me. It's sad, but
Vanessa doesn't.
Just be credible. As a journalist, that is all I ask from you. And
now
now
how many non-credible guys are out there?
And then I don't listen to them anymore.
But people do. A lot of people. What if Bill O'Reilly had been caught lying? Think people would have?
I don't go to him for my hard news. I don't go. He's not someone that I trust with my hard news. I trusted you, Brian Williams, and you have hurt me. And so this is about Vanessa. Error. Right.
This is really about Vanessa.
No, but I hear everyone saying, oh my God, he's such a nice guy, and you have to kind of take the emotion out of it. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's super nice. I wish him nothing but the best, but Bill Cosby's a nice guy too.
I want
nice guys don't always do good things.
Oh man, not the same thing. I believe that he is a victim of circumstance. I think there are certain personality characteristics that may have made this a little bit more attractive to him to kind of build himself up. You know, he couldn't resist the temptation of building himself up to be a bigger celebrity.
Do you think that's narcissism? You think on the inside he feels small and weak, and this is to sort of buttress that?
Yes, I think he's the insecure narcissist.
Yeah.
You know, that idea of I really need everybody else to approve of me. I'm a people pleaser, and it just got out of hand. I'm not excusing his behavior, but I'm agreeing with you, Dr. Drew, that this is basically a nice guy. Circumstances unraveled. It got out of hand. And now, unless he is willing to actually be able to give us a prescription of how he's going to correct his behavior,
what do you think that would be?
I
think it's so complicated. There's probably a bunch of things out there, and he's afraid of more things being uncovered. So he doesn't want to go, I never said this, I never said that. Then somebody goes, hey, what about this one?
Right. You don't need to correct his behavior. It's the public. How do you change their minds? I don't think you can do that to the entire public.
I think at best he's probably going to only have limited insight for why he did what he did.
But in terms of coming clean or changing the public opinion, is it gone? Is it no way he can?
I think he can do it, but I think it's about building it up. You know, little news first, not the big stories, right? I mean, like you've got to like earn your credibility. Exactly. You know, a dog show, perhaps.
You take all the way back.
So let me get you right. So you think he can restore his credibility, but he has to leave this job and start
yes I think that is a humbling thing to do, to start back over, kind of. I mean, unfortunately that sucks, but I think that's what will help the public to see, okay, maybe for the good of the public and for the good of journalism, he's willing to sacrifice and work back up.
You may be honest with me, because I think later he'll be able to talk about this in a more complete way, and people will listen. Now I don't think they'll listen.
I think you're right about that.
Retire, write a book. That's my prescription.
Write a memoir.
Yeah, write a memoir.
I mean, that's the question. Do you think that he should step down as anchor? Should he retire and write a book? Let us know.